Red Cap attacks me. My armor class is 63, and this is with level 12 gear. Hey, thanks for finding this video. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I do Dungeons and Dragons type videos like this all the time. So if you guys kind of like this nerdy theory craft build stuff going on for this kind of game and other D&D, CRPGs, tabletop stuff, then subscribe to the channel. Now, people request the build description. My wonderful subscribers will take care of that for you. They actually write up the build description and they put it in the comments below, and whoever does the best or the fastest of the best, I usually pin their comment to the top and they get internet fame points. So with that, I give you guys my Eldritch Scoundrel Traditional Monk Duelist build. All right, welcome back to another Pathfinder Kingmaker build video. Today we're working on a Monk Rogue, Eldritch Scoundrel Rogue today. Hey, Duelist. So yeah, lots of defense, lots of fun. I got a fancy little portrait here. Kind of, you got this little shield thing you on, because we are going to be using shields. That's great. Your race is going to be an ASMR. Your first class is actually going to be Traditional Monk. Now, the reason we're going Traditional Monk is not just because of the +2 to will saves. Actually, at its highest level that we will take in this, it actually unlocks spell resistance for me 2 levels quicker than if going regular monk. All right, so Traditional Monk gives me actual spell resistance at level 12 versus level 14. So we start level 1, we go Traditional Monk. We'll be doing Plumekith because we get dexterity and wisdom. We get some mobility, athletics, and we get invisibility. I like Plumekith. Now, by the way, I am using the Eldritch Arcana mod from the Pathfinder Kingmaker Nexus. I highly recommend it. We'll go deeper into mods in another video, but you need to download the Eldritch Arcana mod from the Pathfinder Kingmaker Nexus. And if you want to know why, ask me in the comments below, but I'm going to be making a video about that. Our favored class is going to be Monk, because we'll be using Monk more than any of the other classes. And I wouldn't do the bonus hit point per level. I would do a bonus skill rank per level if you're doing that. The bonus hit point is really nothing. We're going to go for 12 strength. We're going to go into 19 dexterity. Keep the con 10, I always do. 14 intelligence, 16 wisdom. Okay, 16 wisdom, 10 charisma. Our points are going to be going to mobility and then trickery, and then perception, persuasion, and use magic device. We need mobility for defensive fighting. We need trickery because of traps, perception to see the traps, persuasion because if you want to do some story stuff, or if maybe you want to throw some dazzling display into this, and then use magic device so we can cast spells from scrolls. Our first level feat is going to be dodge. It's going to open us up for combat mobility later on, and then we're going to go for crane style, which helps us do better for defensive fighting. Now, with the Eldritch Arcana mod, you get to choose, for every class, you get to choose a deity. I'm going to go with Irori because Lawful Neutral and Unarmed Strike is your favorite weapon. So, here's what we've got to start talking about here. I actually go for the combat trait, and then I go down to Honored First of the Society. You increase your key pull point by 1 point. So, the Eldritch Arcana mods don't make you that much beefier, but that's pretty nice. And then, I go for a campaign trait. I go for Nobleborn, and then I go for the Orlovsky, because it's +1 to armor class, right? +1 to armor class all the way around. And I think those are our feats for level 1. That's what we get. I'm going to go Pious. A name. What should I name him? Twitch streamer. I don't know. Lawful Neutral. Because I do Twitch. I do stream. Yeah, so... if you guys ever want to check that out. Right now, my channel name on Twitch is Liquid on Twitch. Right now. If you're watching this and it's like 2020, it's probably changed by now. So at level 2, we go into Rogue, and we go into our first time ever on this channel, Eldritch Scoundrel. The main reason is because it'll allow us to cast the spell Shield, all that we want. It does give us finesse training at level 3. It gives us some evasion, which we would have gotten as a monk anyways. But the finesse training is what's really, really important. And we're going to go for mobility. We're going to go perception, persuasion, use magic device. We're going to wait off on trickery right now. Our feats, of course, can be expeditious retreat. We're going to go for grease. We're going to go for mage armor. It's helpful at the first couple levels. reduce person, and shield. Gives us some detect magic, gives us some cool stuff here, but that shield is very, very important to us. Level 3, we're going to go for Eldritch Scoundrel again. This is going to unlock evasion for us. Again, mobility. Now we're done with mobility right there, and we'll finish off the other 3 at the bottom. We go for 2-weapon fighting here because we're going to be using 2 weapons to fight with. It's funny, guys. We want True Strike and possibly Vanish because we can get out of jail fast. You can also learn some of these spells. There also are some new spells, as you see here, Detect Secret Doors with the Mage's Arcana or Eldritch Arcana mod. So that's cool. But we get evasion here. It's really, really important. And at level 4, we go for our 3rd and final level of Eldritch Scoundrel, putting that point in dexterity as always. We're going to go Trickery, Perception, Use Magic Device, and Persuasion. We're going to be doing finesse training on Kama. Now, there are feats like Slashing Grace or Fencing Grace and stuff like that that allows you with one weapon that you're holding in one hand to add your dex damage to your modifier for damage, or your dex modifier to damage, right? But if you're holding 2, it doesn't work for the offhand. But finesse training for the rogue lets you do it for both hands. That's the only reason why we're really going rogue here. And then again, you get a couple more feats. So, why not Magic Missile and why not Snowball? Okay, why not? We do get a sneak attack. We do get some danger sense. But really, that finesse training was what was important. Now, at level 5, we go back into Traditional Monk. And we're going to take that skill point rank again. And we're going to be going into Trickery, Perception, Persuasion, Use Magic Device, and trying to pull that Trickery back up as close as we can to the other 3. We don't need to go any further into mobility for defensive fighting. Our 5th level feat is actually going to be, I want to show you guys real quick. We'll make a video about this later on. We're going to back out all of this. Okay, accept. All right. So right now, if I am wielding Kamas, we'll put the Monastic in the first hand. And we'll put the Talent of the Wise in the offhand. Right now I'm doing 1d6 8, right? 1d6 plus 4. So when I go into this next feat here, again, we're going to grab this Traditional Monk. We were doing 1d6 plus 8 and 1d6 plus 4 in the offhand. Skill rank, told you that. Trickery, Perception, Persuasion, Use Magic Device. 1d6 8 plus 1d6 4 is what we were doing. We're going to go and grab Double Slice as our feat here. Double Slice. And then we get another monk thing, so we go for Blind Fight. We don't go for Combat Reflexes, we go for Blind Fight. So we hit Complete, and then I back out here and I show you we are now doing 1d8 and 1d6 plus 7. I don't know why it's not 1d6 plus 8. Why doesn't it give it the full dex? I don't know. I think it's like 1.5 is what Double Slice does. But the Double Slice, actually, you can use it for your dex. Level 5 of kids, we're going to go for the level 6 is Traditional Monk. And actually, I don't think you get any kind of feats here. Bonus skill rank, Trickery, putting the points in there, pushing up that Trickery again. We get fast movement, but we didn't get any feats we got to select or anything extra. We got some extra attacks, some key strikes. But nothing crazy. Level 7, we go for Traditional Monk once more. We go for another bonus skill rank. You want that. Trickery, Perception, Persuasion, Use Magic Device. And then I go into Stealth. I start adding some Stealth up in there. I like to go for Improved 2-Weapon Fighting, so give me another attack at level 7. And then at level 9, we're going to go and grab Combat Mobility. So we go 2-Weapon Fighting here. And that gives us Still Mind, which is great. +2 versus enchantment spells and effects on saves. Improved 2-Weapon Fighting is going to be more times for us to hit. Level 8 is our 5th level of Monk. We go for that skill rank, put our point into Dexterity, Mobility, Trickery, Perception, Persuasion, Use Magic Device, and Stealth. We're going to grab Defensive Spin here. If we go I think this only works if you're going unarmed, pretty sure. But anyways, you get +4 dodge attacks against your people you're fighting, the first person or the person you were targeting against. Defensive Spin, Purity of Body. So no longer can diseases hurt us. Level 9 is our 6th level of Monk. We're going to go for bonus skill rank again. Persuasion, Use Magic Device, Perception, Trickery, and a point into Stealth. And at level 9, we go for Combat Mobility. Combat Mobility is needed for us to unlock Duelist. So we go for Combat Mobility there. And I go for Improved Initiative. Improved Initiative is going to let us get a better chance to attack people first, especially if you're using the turn-based combat mod, which we'll do a video on that too. At level 10, we're going to go for Monk level 7. Bonus skill rank, again, Trickery, Perception, Persuasion, Use Magic Device, and Stealth. Cold Iron, Strike, and Silver Strike. So if somebody has damage reduction and we don't have a weapon that can go through it, we can use that. 11th level, we go for our 8th level of Monk. Bonus skill rank, of course. I mean, like, what do you think we were going to do? And at level 11, we go for Improved Critical. Improved Critical, of course, on our Kamas. Okay, so Kamas. Because we're going to be using a lot of crits for this build. We want to do a lot of crit. We also get Sicken, and we also get Abundant Step for our Stunning Fist. If we want to punch people and sicken them, we can. Level 12, we're going to go for our 9th level of Monk. We're going to go for that bonus skill rank, putting the point into Dexterity. We like that Dexterity. Trickery, Stealth, Perception, Persuasion, use Magic Device. Leg Sweep, I don't know. I don't think it works while you're using Kamas. It keeps it. And we get Improved Evasion here. So, hey. Level 13 is our 10th level of Monk. Bonus skill rank, Trickery, Stealth, Perception, Persuasion, use Magic Device. Level 13, we go for Greater 2-Weapon Fighting and Improved Blind Fight, because now we really want to be able to hit those invisible spiders and stuff. We get Key Strike Lawful. We also get Key Power Diamond Body. We are no longer able to be poisoned whatsoever. At level 14, we go for our 11th level of Monk. Now, at first, I had made this build just for this because at 11th level, you get another flurry attack. So with your Monk weapons, aka Kamas, or your fist, you get another attack. Trickery, Stealth, Perception, Persuasion, use Magic Device. But I found out that if I go one more level into Monk, which again, at level 15 is our traditional Monk right here, we do one more level into this Monk, we get Spell Resistance. So 12 plus 10, we get 22 spell resistance, which will really help us out quite a bit. And level 15, our feat is of the Crane Wing. When you are fighting defensively with at least one hand free, you get a +4 dodge bonus to armor class. Okay, this opens us up for Crane Repost though. But here we go, Key Power Diamond Soul. A monk gains spell resistance equal to his current monk level +10. So, yeah, they have to hit me with a 22 on their spellcaster check to do any kind of spell damage to me. So, at level 16, we actually go over into Duelist. Our first level of Duelist, putting that point of Dexterity, Trickery, Perception, Persuasion, use Magic Device. We get Candy Defense here, which is Intelligence to our armor class per class level. We're going to go over to level 17 is Duelist again, level 2. Trickery, Perception, Persuasion, use Magic Device. Level 17 is Hammer the Gap. So during my turn, not during a round, when I make a full attack, each consecutive hit against the same opponent deals extra damage equal to the number of previous consecutive hits you made against that opponent this turn. Now, this is great if you know you're going to be hitting all over again and again and again. But at level 17, you have the choice between Hammer the Gap and Crane Repost, which is gonna make it easier for you to hit. So you either got to look at, whenever you're doing your defensive fighting, are you only taking a -1 penalty, or are you going to be able to do Hammer the Gap and hit more people? I would go with Crane Repost, because Hammer the Gap is a possibility, but if you hit 7 attacks in a row and then your 8th attack you miss, then it starts that all over again, all right? And I'd rather hit people. We also get parry, parry others, and parry self. We also get improved reaction, which adds our initiative bonus. It starts boosting up here. So we'll be able to attack first. That's pretty cool. Level 18, we go for our 3rd level of Duelist. Trickery, Perception, Persuasion, use Magic Device. We get Enhanced Mobility, which means while wearing light armor and not using a shield, a Duelist gains an additional 4 bonus to attack against or AC against attacks of opportunity when they move out of a threatened square. So I can move around easier, not get hurt. 19th level is our 4th level of Duelist. Trickery, Perception, Persuasion, use Magic Device. And at level 19, I go for Combat Expertise. It's going to give us a lot more armor class as we're doing the Beneath the Stolen Lands DC. We also get Grace here, which is +2 reflex saving throws. And at level 20, we're going to go for our 5th level of Duelist, putting that point in Dexterity. Look at that, it's beautiful. Trickery, Perception, Persuasion, use Magic Device, giving us a 30 Trickery. That's pretty cool. I like that. We get Repost here. Whenever I can make a attack of opportunity against somebody that I successfully parry, so long as the creature that I'm attacking is within reach. Okay, so that's that right there. Let's get into gearing this guy up and going for it. So before we jump in here and I show you guys him doing some battle prowess and stuff, I want to show you that at level 20, I don't have anything really on. No items on, and I'm rocking 27 armor class. There's +1 from that noble family stuff from the Eldritch Arcana, but then we get the dodge, we get the candy defense right now because I only got its +2 modifier. So with that, one of the first things is mental perfection helms. This is only a +4, so it's only going to give me a little bit of wisdom and a little bit of intelligence boost, but I'm going to go from 27 up to 31 just by doing that. Now, natural armor right here is going to take me from 31 up to 34. I can do math, guys. And then we're going to do this ring of protection, which is a +3 deflection, so 34 up to 37 already. Throw on some kind of cloak here. Now, bracers of armor +5 takes us from 37 up to 42. I still have room for a belt, so let's put on our belt of physical perfection. It's going to give us strength, going to give us constitution, going to give us dexterity. We go from 42, we go up to 44 with that. And again, that's only a +4. We've only got some +4 gear right here, guys, because truth be told, I keep having to restart because my game got all bugged up. And yeah, so right now, 44 armor class, and I haven't even done defensive combat expertise and stuff like that. So let's get in here and do some battles. So I forgot to show you guys that I do have a couple spells. So we have shield and we have reduced person, and we're gonna throw those on real quick. Our shield up here, we're gonna do a reduced person. So these are a minute per level, and I've got my extend on, so I'm gonna pop on. So right now I'm at 44 armor class. I'm gonna pop on and go up to 48 armor class. Right now my attacks are 29, 29, 29, 28, 23, and 18. And now I'm at 48, and I'm gonna pop this reduced person, which is gonna give us more armor class. Ready? Let's cast it at some point today. You could do it. I believe in you. There we go. Reduced person now puts us at 50 armor class, and went from 29 up to 31 attack. I really do like reduced person. So with that, I'm at 5 minutes and 5 minutes because he's only level 3, so his caster level for Eldritch Scoundrel is not that good. But we've got our defensive fighting, crane style on, and combat expertise, and parry self. So I wanted to show you guys, okay, all right, random notebook. I wanted to show you guys him going against some of these characters in here. 17 hit, right? 17, 1d4 plus 13 right there. That 13 is the dex stuff doing some work. 1d4 plus 13. It was 1d6, but I did reduce person. So I lost 2 damage there, but still, just watch this. Ready, go. Okay, critical hit 31. I like that, right? So he's hurting right now. There we go. Just keep swinging. I just let him go through the numbers, you know. I'm just going to pull that out. And I wish that I could get rid of it showing my name there. I'll just do that, and you guys can see him plugging away at some numbers. Very, very consistent numbers. They're missing all of their hits, and as soon as this guy goes down, I'll read off their misses and stuff. So, Red Cap attacks me. My armor class is 63, and this is with level 12 gear. I need to get level 20 gear so I can show you guys what a full build would look like. 63 armor class there with a level 12 build. Okay, so yeah, I gotta do some work, and I've got to get some Beneath the Stolen Lands going on for some level 20 gear. Go, Red Cap, go. All right, let's pull off here so you can see it. 17 sneak, 10 sneak. So I get a little bit of sneak in there. Okay, some more sneak on those first little bit of rounds, which is some extra damage, and it took that guy out quickly. Okay, there's a point where it actually shows me 2 attacks out of 9. So I do 9 attacks per round with this build. Now, if I had gone full monk and then some fighter and stuff like that, like I wanted to, but I really wanted to get this dex the damage stuff going on. Let's disarm this trap real quick. And we know that these chests are bad, so let's just go after them. Yay for attacks. All right, so I'm going to click on him to attack, and I kind of want to get this off of there so you can see him doing some damage. Okay. I think they got the surprise on me. No? Okay, 34. Oh. So I hit him with a critical, and since I have the monastic comma, it actually blinded him, which I like that. I like being able to blind people when I attack them. I got some misses in there. See the misses, right? So the problem is if you're using Hammer the Gap, those misses really, really hurt you. If I was consistently hitting, if I just went a full dex, monk, and I knew I was going to have the craziest, by the way, I go so fast. Speed is 70. Yeah, it's too fast, honestly. Not too fast, I'm not going to lie. It's pretty fun. And I still have some shield and stuff going on. So let's take out some spiders real quick. I like him in his speed. I like the monk speed. You can't go wrong with monk speed. All right, do some damage over here. 1 attack, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you doing over here? 7, 8, 9. Start over again. 1. Why? See, I don't get why he just did that. I want to move everybody over here. I don't know why he just switched characters or switched people he was fighting, you know. He started off on this guy, and then I want him to go here next, right? So as soon as, there we go. So he went there next. I wish you could just say, hey, these are the people you go for next. I love the consistent numbers, though. And that's the thing, is it isn't like it's a 13 to 19, you know. You get that 17, 13, 16, right? Just 14s in there. But I love the consistent damage that he's doing. He get an attack of opportunity there. Now, if I take off parry, I will no longer have 9 attacks per round. I should have 10 attacks per round. Let's see if that does it. Because I was parrying one of his attacks if he even got close to hitting me. But if they can't even hit you, then what's the point? Here we go. I want him to do it. Okay, so this is going to be the next round. And boom. Okay, so that says 1 out of 9. So I don't know if that actually, I don't know if the parry's doing, I thought it replaces one of your attacks. Maybe I was wrong. Who knows? But I like the critical hits on this guy. I am working on another Duelist that is going to be really, really fun, and it's really micromanagey, but if you're using the turn-based combat mod, then why not be, you know, micromanagey? Why not take the time if you're doing it? It's pretty fun. I could disarm all of the traps, every of the traps. I've got improved evasion, so just walk through it, right? I passed the reflex, so why even spend the time of disarming them when I can just run right through them? There's a trap here. I can just run right through it because of trap fails to overcome the spell resistance of Twitch streamer, because the spell resistance was 22 or was 18 and I have a 22, so the fireball did nothing to me. I'm glad that kind of popped right there. You guys can see that. I really, really do. Let's just run through this one too. Yay, traps. So I triggered that trap, nothing happened, and let's keep going. Yeah, so again, if you're watching this right now, you guys can find me on Twitch. The name is Liquid on Twitch. But probably in 2020, if you're watching this then, you'll be able to find, I'll put the description link below, or we'll talk about it in other videos. You can find it there. But right now I am streaming on Twitch at Liquid on Twitch. Here we go. So Blessing of the Salamander is not a wizard spell, and I'm going to use it on myself real quick. Boom. So we did it. We did the use magic device check, 26. That's what the roll was, and I needed a 25. So definitely I got that. You could do any kind of, and that one actually gives you heals. So Blessing the Salamander. So you could use any kind of scrolls on yourself that you want to use to heal your to do stuff. So that's another cool thing. I like the multiple uses and stuff. So the main point of this build was going Monk 11 just to get another flurry of blows attack for combos, but Monk 12 to get that spell resistance. We did 3 levels of Eldritch Scoundrel because of shield, reduced person, and it gives us 1 sneak attack, but it gives us that finesse training, and then 5 levels of Duelist because it gives us repost at level 5, and we get to use some of that for our armor class. So I don't want to spend forever on this build. I just wanted you guys to be able to watch it and leave comments in the video below. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to go make some more of them.